Uh, oh, sorry. Good afternoon, my lovelies. Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are well. Um, it's a lazy Saturday today. Even though I woke up a lot earlier than I usually did the last 2 days. I've been waking up till like 10, 11-ish. But today I woke up at like 9-ish. Well, technically I woke up 7, then 8, then 9 again. And I was like, okay, let me get up. Oh well. We're doing more Minecraft. Um, we're just gonna be vibing, and yeah. So we're gonna continue some more builds and stuff. Um, I was checking around, and I think there needs to be some more branches and stuff. But I think I'm gonna work on what I have first, and then we'll build up from there. What else do I need to do? Most likely, right now, the tree, it needs more branches, like branching out on top, like taller branches with some more leaves around and stuff like that. I think that will be good. What happened to your llamas? They're gone. Yeah, they're gone. Uh, okay. Go ahead and just get some more of these for now. But for now, let me just go ahead and continue working on putting the leaves in there, and then we can see what to do next from there. Yeah, cause like some of these areas, it's just like kind of like weird, weird how I like kind of built them. So it's kind of like, huh, what exactly am I trying to accomplish here? I can't even reach that spot. Ah, that doesn't work. There you go. Uh, okay. I need to get some of this out. Because right now it's kind of built a little bit weirdly, so I need to work on trying to figure out what to do. But I'm sure I can figure it out somehow. I'm just gonna go with what I always do, just go with the flow. Whatever my mind tells me, I'll figure it out then. That needs to be covered, that doesn't. So if anything, I'll probably need to look at it at night, because then I can like figure out if any... Or what I can do is that because this looks weird, I can build out more steps and then have this be like extra storage areas around here instead. That way I can still work with that instead of... Yeah, so I can do that, and then if anything, I'll just put some more stuff down once I figure that out. I think that would be a good way to go about it. Yeah. Ooh! Yeah, because right now it's just like it's still a little bit awkward and stuff. Um, it's definitely not the best tree, but like it'll work out. I need to probably put some more overreaching branches up on top and stuff. So I'll see. We'll see how that works. But for now, this is basically what I'm going to be working with, so... Hello! Hiya, Vesta! Your stream is muted because you're watching a movie? Okay! Thank you so much for the stream. Have fun! Watching a movie. Okay. Let's keep going. The nice thing about this is that it does make the entire area look more filled in with the leaves, so there's that. It's just that right now it's just looking very awkward, but that's okay. Because then I can just work on it and get everything fixed. See, I need to go up there as well. Okay. Can I reach that? I can. Yeah. I can reach it. Okay. So... Can't really reach... Oh, I can reach pretty far. Okay. Like that, and then... Put one right there, and one right here. The only thing is that there is a lot of particles, so like... But my computer can run it fine, so I'm not that too worried about particles and all whatnot. Let's see where else. From here, I have these. That, okay. Oh, I need to work on that. Go over here. There you go. So we got that. Okay. I'm gonna go over here as well. Because there's a bunch over here. So... Okay. One up there, one up there. Here, here. Let's see. Okay. We got that, and then all these up here is what we need to have. There, there, there. There's so much stuff I can't even get through. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. This shows me exactly what I am missing, so I can just mark it. There you go. Get into the nook and crannies. Nookingtons. Yeah, okay. Go one right there. And then one right here. Back there. Now we have these. Right there. There you go. That's a light, that's why it's not. Okay, so I need to put some right there here. Well, the light's pretty far down enough, so we can just do it like that. One right there. There. And then come over here. There's a lot around over here. I need to go over there and fix that as well. Okay. A lot of stuff for me to do. Oh, there's a lot over here too that we need to cover. Oh, I can't reach up there. There you go. There. Okay. Oh, I can't reach that. Here you go. Okay. Yeah, okay. I need to put some more up there. There's so many stuff. So much stuff I need to do. You know, why did you do this to yourself? Why would you do this to yourself? Why would you give yourself more work? It's because you're just a workaholic, huh? Okay, now I need to go up here. Got all this spot. And over here. Okay. So there. Oh, that's an entire spot over here. Okay. Okay. Like that. And then this over here. Okay. This can go under here. That is something like that, so that can go there. Okay. Oh, I need to cover that with glass. Technically, this doesn't need to be here. Okay, now I can cover this here. There you go. Yeah, there's a lot of more glass around here, so I need to figure out exactly. Actually, toss it out right there. Okay, I need to think. I need to think. Let's see. Okay. Means this needs to have that there. That there. Any more? No, everything else is good. Then we just need that part right there. Okay. Then this, that, that. Okay. And then over here. Like that. That. There's just so much work to do. Do do do. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I need to. Oh, my Duolingo. It's telling me to practice. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, nah, not right now. Okay, now we're over here, which means putting our stuff down here. Okay. Oh. The tree is standing tall. Yes, it is indeed standing tall. Hello, Rai. How you doing? Hope you're well. What out here? Okay. Over here. Hoping to say he since work. Have a good stream. Okay, no worries. Have a good luck at work. You got this. Can't believe they're making you work on the weekends after Thanksgiving of all holidays. Oh, there. Okay. I'm gonna go here. Okay. Okay. Here, here, here. Put one up there. That needs glass. And then now we can do this. Okay. Got that. And then this. These. Okay. Then we need to go over here. So now we're basically back to square one. Just over here. Oh, we still got these stuff here. Here, here. There. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think that's all we got. Gotta go down there. Here. I don't think there's any around over there. Okay. So it's just that one spot and then here. I don't think I see anything else. Oh, here. Aha! There, there. Okay. I think I got most of that stuff around there. Now let's go further down. Okay. There you go. I think I got, oh, that spot right there. Eh. Shit. You know what? I'll leave it like that. I think that works. We'll leave it like that. I have no idea what else to do for that part. Okay. Drinking my coffee. It's trying out a new coffee can that I bought. So we usually get it from, I forgot what the brand is called now. Mr. Coffee is what it is. And the store that I go to, they started selling the mocha flavor, so I wanted to try it out. So far, it's all right. It's alright. Still prefer the cappuccino one. Okay, more here. There you go. I need to get up further. I feel like this spot would be a good spot to have a branch just come out from this area. And to have whatever mess that is going on over here. Okay. The only issue is that the further I try to get myself in the maze, the more further I get lost. That goes there. Didn't realize I had this whole entire section. Oh, a spot over there. Here. Okay. There. Okay. Oh, There you go. Hmm. Eh, Wait, I don't see any for around there. So I'm gonna work on this spot here. Okay, what am I missing around here? Nothing? Oh wow, it's like literally just an open spot here. Okay, so this area is basically clear. Yeah, okay. Yep. Well, got that. Okay. Now we go up here. And go further down in the middle over here. Those are a lot of glass. Okay, I give up. English is hard. I don't wanna mess up anything else. Oh, up over there. Okay. Then we have these. These over here. And one right there. Okay. One right there. There's so much glass! No one right there. Okay. Okay, let's go over here first. Can I go through it? I cannot. Dang. Okay. Here. We got... There. And then also... Here. Trying to see. There you go. Is there glass right there? I don't remember. No, there isn't. Which means this can go right here. Then afterwards, go over here. No glass. There. Oh. This here. And this also helps to cover like the spots where I can potentially just fall through. Oh dear. This is a lot. Okay. Here. Here. There you go. And then over here. First, here first. Okay. And we have over here. That's glass. Okay. Over here. Okay. Here. Here. Then over here. Oh yeah, there's also that spot too. No. Not that. Okay. And then for that, go over here. Okay. Go. Okay. Then we got all this spot over here. Lovely. Is there? No. Okay. All the way around over here. And then this spot over here too. Okay. There. Okay. Making progress. Getting this stuff covered. Okay. Over there. Hmm. Is that all of it there? Maybe? Hmm. Okay. I can reach over there though. Hmm. Trying to think. Good tissue. Oh, I'm very tiny. And now I'm back. To not being tiny again. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's go over there. Okay. There. Mm, up over here. Okay. Yeah, okay. Mm. That needs to be trimmed. That's a weight though. Hmm. We got most of that, so what we can do is start working on the other things now. Let me double check some of the stuff. Basically, let me go ahead and get the hoe. I'll start clearing out all the other stuff so I can get a fresh look at what it looks like. What the hell? Where did I put it? I don't remember. Like maximizing Twitter engagement. I'm following your advice, Corny. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hope you're well. I'm following your advice. I was just like, I think this is what it is. Something about Twitter stuff. I don't know. Actually, I think it was probably this one. Okay. Oh, but jeez, where'd you come from? Oh, that area is actually really dark. I should probably put some lights on there. Let me put some lanterns. Oh, I can't even go over there. Low. There you go. Fuck you. Oh. Jeez. Okay. Hi Becky, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hope you're well. Or Bessie. You're going Silent Slain, media studies make you want to cry? Good luck. That's all I can say. I've never really done media studies, so I can't relate. But all I can say is good luck. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. I can't even reach that. Still can't reach it. Yeah, I think that'll be fine then. Put one right there. Zoila isn't real, Fanta is fake? Oh, I see. I have no idea what Zoella is. I know what Fanta is, though. How do I not know Zoella? I don't know what Zoella is. One right there. One right here. Peak 2015 YouTube. I don't think I was really even paying attention to YouTube in 2015, so. You gotta go back to revising. Okay, good luck. You. Okay, let's go ahead and shear some more of the. Let's get the leaves back. I don't know where I put my hoe. It's gone. It's somewhere. I have no idea where I put it. I need to actually fix that. So there's still more stuff for me to fix. Oh, there you go. I was like, I know I can like put that stuff on there. I just gotta figure out where. Okay. That needs glass. Now I can. Anything else? Over there. Okay. Oh, over there. Over here. There you go. Put this here. Oh, I can't even get through. Put that there for now. Yeah, okay. So I need a one right there, one right there, one right there. Here. There you go. Okay. That part's done. Oh, yeah. Put it over there too. There. And then the ones in the middle over there. Oops. I messed that up completely. Okay, well. Let me... Okay, first things first, I need to fix that other one so that way it's not... There you go. That's done. Let's go put these back, clear out some inventory, and then get to shearing all of the leaves. Put this here for now. Berries, there, dirt. New. Okay. How's the kelp? Pretty much ready. Let me clear all the other stuff first. I need to get rid of all those extra leaves around. And then start working on putting some more lanterns out here. And then also getting some of the branching out patio over here. So lots of stuff for me to do. Not enough time, but it's okay. I am here to vibe. Okay, let me... Okay. How was y'all's Thanksgiving, if you guys celebrated Thanksgiving? How was it? Was it nice? I went to a family friend's place for a potluck, and it was a lot of food, but it was really good. I enjoyed it. Okay, let me get this one. Meow. Right now there's quite a bit around over here. Fire with you. What's up? What you got? Come here. What you got? You got light blue dye, sea pickles. Yeah, I'm good. I don't have any money to give you anyway. Sorry, dude. Okay, that clears that part. And we can clear this part. This is just, I'm not really done. I know there's still a lot of stuff for me to get the more of, so I'm trying to figure out exactly what else do I need to work on. Because as I continue trying to figure things out, it's just more like, okay, what is my mind cooking? It's cooking something, but it's not there yet. If that makes sense. Okay, let's go down, gather the leaves. Dun, dun, dun. I'm not even gonna bother going down there. You can stay there with the horse. The whole horse. Mm-hmm. Tofu, you're just... Did you jump on? Oh, you did. Tofu. The poor carrots. How could you do this? And potatoes. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, sharing time. Okay. Over here. And now Tofu took another of the leaves again. Yep, of course she did. It's okay, you can hold on to the leaves for now. Thank you, Tofu. Movie done? Ooh, nice, nice. What movie did you watch? Huh? What? What? Okay. The bunny go- Oh, okay, okay. I have no idea what that is. But I'm glad that you had a good time watching it. Ew. Some high school romance type shit? Ah, I see, I see, I see. There you go. there's some over here. Unless it already despawned. No, I think I collected all. Okay. Okay. This Rye gave me some netherite. I guess I should upgrade some stuff into netherite. Probably not armor. It'll probably be more mainly tools since I don't really explore out as much. I just build, so. Let me see. How does it work? Do I, Juno, can finally get some enchantment? How do I do this? Do I go to the smithing? The anvil? Or the upgrade tool thing? It's over here. Here you go, upgrade gear. That does not work. I don't know how to use. How do you? No, that's not. How do you? Oh, there's my. Okay. I just realized my hoe has been here the entire time. Okay, well. Oh well. What is that again? Is that my concrete? Is it in here? No? How do you do netherite? What in nether? I forgot how do you upgrade stuff to netherite. Sword was gifted. I think the only thing, and then shovel I found, and I was given a spare. This was the only thing that I put netherite on, but I don't even remember how I did that. Hi, CC. How you doing? Hope you're well. You can help, but you don't need them in Minecraft. I don't know. Sending the signal to the Minecraft pros. Hello, I need help. The person who doesn't upgrade her stuff, she needs help. Ringing the bell. I don't even have a bell on me at the hand. Minecraft gamers assemble, please. This little old Minecraft player does not know how to upgrade tools. That's disenchant. I don't know how to put. Assemble, yes. The emo. I love it. It's so cute. Minecraft gamers assemble, please. What am I trying to do again? Upgrade tools to become netherite tools. I don't remember how I did it. I have no idea. So it's like netherite tools, I guess. Or how to craft netherite tools, because I don't know. I know that you have to upgrade it from the diamond, but I'm trying to figure out exactly how do you upgrade it from the diamond. Ask Dr. Google. Okay. Ask Dr. Google for his wisdom, please. Thank you. How to upgrade tools to netherite. Yes. Correct. Thank you. Oh, okay, okay. So it's just like bouncing up. I'm spamming that space to jump up like that. I hope I can't let Rise give gotaways. Get a smithing table. Okay. Combine with the iron. Is this the smithing table or is that just the upgrade table? I guess this is. Oh, okay. Iron ingots. I don't know. It's so funny because I'm just like, I should know this, but I don't because I don't upgrade stuff. Even back when I did Eventide SMP, all the gear was all upgraded by other people. Other people upgraded it for me. I never upgraded anything. Literally, I was still on diamond armor for the longest time. It wasn't until I got gifted netherite armor because Conche grinded it out. um, I think all my other tools were also just diamond. I had no netherite tools. Okay, let me look up smithing. No, that's the smithing table. It is. That's the smithing table. Yeah. So what? Why is it not working? Why is it not working? I don't understand this. Why? I can't up. It's not working, Avesta. I don't know what's going on. Where's the Minecraft goes when you need them? I need a smithing. Why do I need a smithing template to upgrade my tools to netherite? Because that wasn't there before. No, I don't. Cause like back then to upgrade to netherite, right? You only need. From what I remember, you only need ingots, but you don't need a smithing template. So unless now they're saying yes, you need to find a smithing template, I'm fucked. I can't use netherite. Then I cannot upgrade anything else to netherite. I guess they changed it. I guess so. I don't know anything about this. Me over there, me over here, just like panicking because I can't figure out how to upgrade my tools to netherite. Ah, is there friend here? Hold on. I'm DMing a friend. DMing a friend. Uh, he's at a party. I was gonna ask him too. That's the thing. I'm gonna be like, Contra, do you know this? I can get a template for the nether. I don't want to go back to the nether. The nether is pain. I gotta go explore and then just like die constantly in the nether. Let me ask Conche. I'm just gonna DM. Nah, okay. I'll let him enjoy his party. Why is Minecraft hard? I don't know! I know, it wasn't like this 10 years ago, and now they just make it harder and harder. I'm just like, bro, please, please, just have mercy on the builders. Have mercy on the people who build. Okay, let's just go find a smithing template. I'm bringing nothing. But a diamond sword. Let me bring in. Should I bring an extra pick? When you come back to Minecraft once a year, yeah. Shoot, I don't want to lose any of these at all. These are all good gear. I don't want to go to the Nether because every time I go to the Nether, I like die. I didn't even know how to build. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. For the longest time, I didn't know. For the longest time, I didn't know how to do crit hits. Or was it crit hits? No, it was, what was it? I forgot what it was in Minecraft. I just didn't know for the longest time until someone told me. And then they were absolutely shocked when they found out that I didn't know the entire time. What was it? The bed how and stop. Play Overwatch? Okay, have a good luck on Overwatch. Have fun. Don't get yeeted by by the enemy. I gotta go get a smithing template now? This is disgusting. This is so much pain. Why do they do this to me? Why do they make my life much more harder than it should be? I don't even know where to get the smithing template. I'm guessing either the fortress or the bastion. But like, both of those places is a place I do not want to go. I'm not exactly the best when it comes to exploration. I'll stick to my diamond tools then. I ain't dealing with all this netherite bullshit. Gonna make upgrading your tools the hardest thing in the fucking planet. Hardest thing in the Minecraft planet. I mean, technically I could learn, but I'm just also lazy, and also I know my limitations. I'm not good at Minecraft. All I know is how to place blocks. I don't know how to fight. I don't know how to explore very well. I just find it so funny. I was like, I asked you guys for help, but then I realized, Avesta, you never really played Minecraft. And then the people that do play Minecraft aren't really here. So, I was just stuck. What update is this? 20.1. The Jelly SMP server is under 20.1. And it was mainly because, I wanted, well, a bunch of us wanted the cherry blossom stuff and the new items, so that's why it got put up for that, so yeah. Yeah, it should be 20.1, because that's when all the smithing tools came out. I guess that's when they changed the netherite stuff. Which sucks, because, like, bro, I don't need things to be more difficult. I mean, I guess it makes sense to make things a little bit more difficult, but please, please have mercy. That sucks. He sent you. Now I have to watch a YouTube vid. He's too busy at the party. He can't explain. Want me to send it? Yes, please. Just send it. I'll watch it on my phone. He's unfortunately too busy at the party. He can only send a YouTube video to explain it. Although I feel like my dumbass probably wouldn't understand the video too, so... I hope I can. It's 2 minutes long? Okay. That should be good, Then, alright. Where's my phone? Here it is. There's a netherite upgrade! I do need a smithing tablet. Are you fucking kidding me? When was this a thing? I thought it was only for the armor trims. I didn't realize you had to upgrade it now too with that? Because the armor trims had the smithing template, but I didn't realize a netherite template. You need that too. A netherite upgrade tablet? Maybe I should pay attention to the patches, but I'm just too damn lazy to pay attention to the patches. I don't have all the time in the world. Okay. This sucks. Okay, let me see.
How to use the smithing table in Minecraft 1.20. In the Minecraft 1.20 update Trails and Tales, the smithing table has been changed to not only upgrade diamond gear to netherite, but also to put the new armor trim on your armor. The changes to the smithing table are currently in the snapshots and will not be in the game until the update is released. How to use the smithing table.
I know how to use a smithing table. Now I gotta get 3 things instead of 2. This is annoying.
Crystal being used. On the right side is an armor stand with what the gear will look like. The smithing template is a new item in the 1.20 update. The smithing templates can be found in chest loot and structures by killing elder guardians and excavating the suspicious gravel in new trail ruins. Each time you use the smithing table, it will consume the smithing. The smithing template can be duplicated in the crafting table with 1 of the smithing template, a block depending on the template, and 7 diamonds. There are a total of 17 different smithing templates.
Okay. Oh, dude, push is so annoying. That's... I now have to suffer looking for damn netherite template. Okay. Thank you, Conche. But now it's just... So now there's a chance for me to try to find it. If I can find 1 copy, then I can duplicate it, and then that will be good. The thing is that I don't know where to find a copy. That's the only issue. I don't know where to find a copy, so... It's like, okay. Yeah, you got all of this, but like, can you actually, find one in the first place? Probably not. So yeah, I'm basically stuck. Yippee! Yippee! Yes, thank you, Avesta, for passing on the message. Mwah. Love you. Thank you. Okay, let me just get some kelp for now. This is so annoying. Of course they would add more stuff to make it a little bit more... make me go out more. I just want to build. You're making me, the person who dies from fall damage all the time, go out exploring? Damn. Okay. Okay. Think I'm done with my rant. Whoops. I was just like, man, they really know how to make you just feel like, oh yeah, this will all work, and then they're just like, psych, nope, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, and then maybe you can get that. Okay, I need to go up there. I got the main ones here, so it's just going up here and getting the rest that's like lingering around. Yeah, so I think for here, what I'll do is like I'll put like put out like some wood planks and stuff, bring it up over here, and then that way I just have a place to walk. And then that'll help cover the space and stuff, and then I can put more like leaves all around the area to just kind of cover it up. So I think that will work. Okay. Yeah, and then I'll probably will cover up more of this area and stuff because it's just not really cutting it. And I don't want to put terracotta because I don't think the terracotta will look that great, honestly. So I'll just leave it alone. Just not use any of the glazed terracotta. Okay. I think that's it. So now, let's go around, look at it. So it's definitely lit up, which I like. It needs more oomph to it. It looks like it's all too condensed at the top, kind of like a lollipop. So it needs to spread out, branch out a little bit more. So I think putting something right there will be good. Might add an extra, like over here. It looks like an empty space. So what I can do is put branches up on top. So take most of this down and put a branch connecting that just kind of goes up here. And then add more leaves around something like that. I think that will be good. Either that or it's just more areas to put storage, you know? Fuck me, now I'm stuck. Okay, but I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. The first things first is I do more storage stuff. Just kind of take breaks in between, and then that way I can work on other things. So like it can definitely like have a space, just stairways, just kind of going up to there as well. This isn't just gonna be the main storage area. We're gonna have stuff coming up over here. Yeah, that way it's not like too terrible. And then it still like holds out to like have some of the all the leaves and whatnot. So it's gonna, all in all, it'll work out. I just need to let my mind think for a little bit, let it cook, and then it gets fried. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then that way. So, is the netherite template only available in the nether then? Man, this is even worse than I thought. I thought it would be so simple, but nope, it's just not. It's never simple. Instead, they gotta make it the most difficult thing in the planet. And then be like, haha, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Adios. It's basically what I'm feeling right now. You're building a PC soon and build one, so you guys have any Rex or brands or parts your last PC done on me? Let's see. So my PC is basically a budget PC, quote unquote. I mean, technically, even though it cost me like 1K at the time that I built it, it was still considered the. It was like it's like a all around PC, not really budget PC, but also not like top of the line. Um, I don't know what sort of Rex on brands that I would recommend, mainly because I've only built a PC once, and I'm also not really tech savvy as much when it comes to building PCs. Um, I will say for a motherboard, definitely use PC part. I think it's like PCPartPicker.com or something like that. I forgot what it's called, or like PCPicker.com, whatever it is. Um, it helps you to like figure out which builds will work together, and also lays out the budget for you because it compares from like different stores. That's how I built my PC, especially since not all motherboards or and then yeah, not all motherboards will fit certain PC cases if you're gonna build it. I have a mini PC case, so certain motherboards had to be small enough just to fit that PC case for me. And then the motherboard that I got, it didn't come with a Wi. The one thing that I didn't check as well was that it didn't come with a built-in Wi-Fi connector thingy. So my PC had to only, and the only way to connect to the internet is to buy an external Wi-Fi connector, or have it connect directly to a LAN using the LAN lines. I had to use one of those. I have a LAN cord, so that's what I'm using. But I would say whenever you're building the PC and stuff, definitely try to check, um, especially motherboard wise and stuff, cause like the one that I have is pretty good, but also it's like the one of the down parts is that I don't no longer I can't connect to the Wi-Fi. I can't connect it through Wi-Fi means. It has to be through a line. But like to me, I'm lucky because I have a Wi-Fi extender that has connection ports, so I use the line to connect to that Wi-Fi extender. Um, but it's up to you on how you want to do it because mostly with PCs and stuff, you do want to at least try to connect to a line. It's a lot, especially or just like in general, it helps to like run things a lot faster. Cause Wi-Fi will always have a little bit of a lag. If that makes sense. So yeah. I would say for PC cases, don't try to get the ones that has like that looks. You want to get something that has a good amount of airflow going through. So like plenty of vents, and plenty of fans. Usually, if they have built-in fans in the PC case, it's nice. Um, a lot of the really colorful ones too, like yeah, they look very pretty. But sometimes when you look at it, the airflow isn't really too great, and so that CPU can like heat up really fast if those if there's not enough airflow for the fans to push out the hot air, and put in cool air to help cool down the systems and stuff. There's that. I don't recommend working with water coolers yet or like water fans and stuff. If you're just starting out, mainly because um, I feel like that's a more like higher up there upgrade. So there's that. What else? Mm, One thing when you're working on building a PC, if you're gonna build a PC, right? If you're gonna build it, buy one of those static discharge bracelets where you wear it on your wrist and then you have it connect to like a metal piece. Because if any sort of bit of static touches that motherboard, you're shorting it out. And that's a lot of money gone down the drain immediately because you can't use it anymore. So, um, put it on a flat surface that's not staticky, and then also wear those static bracelet stuff. It's usually I forgot exactly what it's called. I'm pretty sure you can look up like the static discharge bracelets, and it'll probably the search will probably understand what you're trying to say. But basically, it's like a bracelet that has a little piece of metal that touches your skin, and then that piece of metal is connected down to the other strap down the bottom that connects to that you strap on to a metal piece, and then that way you're constantly not having any sort of static discharge at all. What is happening? I'm doing my best to have recommendations and also advice if CC wants to build a PC. Like buying pre-built is nice too. But oftentimes if you don't, sometimes it's like harder to customize because there's like certain things that can only be put in a pre-built. Whereas if you build your own PC, you kind of have a general understanding of what can be put in there. So if you ever need to upgrade, it's a little bit easier. So yeah. Um, I do recommend that if you're going to a lot of decent okay, let me think about it. The most expensive thing out of all the PC parts from my experience, the most expensive thing that you can get for the PC part is the GPU, the graphics card. That is always the most expensive. So, for me, I have a very like it's not secondhand, but it's like it's like a all around. It's like not good, not great, but also not bad either. It's my the 1080 Super. Like that one is like really relatively like several years old in style and stuff, but I use it because it still works relatively well. But it's not like any like the um brand new 4000s CPU or a GPU or anything graphics card. So yeah. I will say but like graphics card is usually gonna be the most expensive thing you will purchase out of all of it. But then again, when I bought mine, it was during the height. It was like during the time when everyone was buying out, all the crypto bros was buying out graphics cards so they could like mine for Bitcoin. So like when the new 3000 um GX 3000 came out, it was so bad because like it was being bought out by all of the Bitcoin miners. And then those who wanted to build a PC, right? Instead, all the prices would be like scalped by the other scalpers. They'll put it up for like um 2000 stuff like that, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, it's the best deal on the market." No, it's not. So yeah, graphics card is usually one of the most expensive things you'll be getting. So I would say, if anything, get your case first. When you're planning it out, right? If you're gonna build it, plan out case. Decide on what the size of the case you want. I have a mini size case, but even that's kind of big, where it has to be sitting underneath my desk. If you get a mid-size or a full-size PC case, that is huge. So I would say keep in mind on the size, how much room you have, on wherever your PC is gonna be at, and decide on what size case you want, because that will also determine the motherboard and a few other items. Most other items though will fit it though. It's just mainly the motherboard, um, and I think certain graphics cards too. Then look for motherboard, because I think only certain I think yes, certain motherboard sizes are compatible with certain PC cases. So PC case, motherboard next. Then I would say go with CPU. CPU. For me currently I have is it called Ryzen? Risen 7, right? And I got lucky with the Risen 7 because it had just recently came out when I bought it, like maybe like 4 months prior before I bought it. But there was a sale going on at Best Buy during that time, so I got it for like relatively, instead of paying for like 400, 500 for it, I got it for like 200. So I got really lucky for that. Um, but CPU, you want to get a relatively good CPU. You don't need to get like the latest and greatest. Just something that can run most games is usually the best bet. Um, so like I think at this point, a Risen 7 is probably good now to get. It should be relatively cheaper, not too expensive. But if it's still out of your budget, then a Risen 5 also works really well. And it comes with its own CPU fan, so you don't have to worry about that. Um, so you don't have to worry about the CPU fan. Next I would say is then I would say the graphics card. Now the graphics card, only certain sizes can fit in certain cases. For me, the 1080 fits well. If I was able to get a 3000 or a 2000, it would have also been able to fit my case as well. But you will have to check and see. I usually recommend NVIDIA. I think NVIDIA is pretty reliable in terms of graphics cards. So NVIDIA is a good brand. I'm not really familiar with any other brands and stuff. So there's that. Um, and then after that, then you start looking for storage, right? You don't really need an HHD unless you really want some extra external hard drives and stuff. But if you want games and stuff, you want an SSD. SSD runs much more faster in terms of storage, and you can get SSDs instead for storing the games. You also need to make sure to get the RAM at that time too. So storage cards for both SSD and RAM, they kind of come together after graphics cards. Um, what else? Sorry, I cannot all of a sudden I'm in explaining mode and I can't like concentrate. I can't or not I am concentrating but I can't like multitask. That's what I was trying to say. But there's that. What else? Um I really know my stuff. I had to spend like 6, 8 months researching this shit. when I first, cause like my brother built his, I think I spent like half a year researching this, right? Um, yeah. So because my brother, no, I spent about 6 to 9 months researching this and getting all the materials. So my brother originally built his PC first, right? And then afterwards, because like my brother and I we both game a lot. It kind of runs in the family to game. Our birth dad games a lot. In the past, our mom also games a lot in the past. So it runs in the family that my brother and I would game as well. He built his first, and he had our uncle help him out, who was very knowledgeable in IT, computer software, and stuff like that. Uh, and then when I started researching and stuff like that, mom was kind of like, she didn't want me at first to get a PC, mainly because she was worried that I would start gaming too much. But by then, I was already in uni. I was already in uni at the time. So like I wasn't in high school. My brother built his when he was still in high school. I was in uni at the time. I was already pretty much on top of my schoolwork. I don't get straight A's, but I still get good grades. I still get decent grades enough, you know. So I can save up um my money and, start investing in a PC. So I did all that research and stuff, trying to figure it out. I asked around for help as well and all kinds of things. So yeah. Hi BP, welcome to stream. How you doing? Hope you're well. 6 to 9, yes. Um what else? But yeah, so basically, although she was kinda against it, she didn't stop me. She was basically just like, okay, you can do it, but like she didn't want me to be too addicted to it. Basically, is what she says. So, I did research. I went ahead, did all the stuff. PC case was like, cause like it was really weird because originally how I did it was the opposite. It was CPU first, motherboard, or motherboard CPU. Um, I didn't, seriously, I didn't touch storage yet. I did power supply. You need a good power supply because every single piece that's in your PC inputs a certain wattage, and having a power supply that can handle all that wattage is good. Otherwise, your PC is gonna die. That's all I can say. Um, it will not support it. It will not support and run anything else properly. So it will run really bad. Um, what else? Uh, I would say that, but yeah, but like because then like I did all that, and then after I like looked up PC case, then it was like, oh wait, these are not compatible at all, and I was like, fuck. But basically, it's a lot of work in it. It's a lot of research. It's a lot of investment. It is definitely a lot of investment. Originally I was try to do up to like 750, 800 max, but mine went up to 1K ish, including tax, and not including um that was not including mouse, that was not including monitors. I already had those. It wasn't like the gaming monitors, with the high refresh rate, but they were monitors nonetheless. I had those. Um but even after I got all the materials, right? My mom didn't let me build it. She refused because she was afraid that I was gonna short things out. She basically just didn't trust me to build it without like breaking something and then wasting my money. Um, but like I figured that I was able to do it. It seemed pretty easy. Oh, well, it wasn't easy, but like it didn't seem like it seemed very daunting, but like I believed in my ability to be able to build it, mainly because I was already pretty handy with a lot of things and crafting and stuff. So to me, it was like assembling a giant model puzzle when it came to the building part. It took a while. Um, but basically, I had to wait until after I was done with my finals before I could build that PC. Um, and basically, uh, it was kind of a little bit difficult. You also want to make sure that if you get a PC case, if you don't have anybody else helping you out, then you gotta make sure that PC case is at least light, small enough and lighter enough for you to carry. Because once you add all those parts in there and stuff, it is heavy. All those PC parts in there, like they seem light all on their own, but once you pack it all in one case, that's heavy. That is really heavy. Um, so I recommend that also a PC case that at least if you don't, if for some reason you don't have any help, have anybody to help you build it, then at least you can are able to like figure it out, or like at least like be able to lift it up on your own, even with all the stuff later on, because it is heavy. But yes, to reiterate, lots of research. Do take your time on researching it. Don't try to rush it because then you'll have a PC case that's slapped together and then is not gonna work well. I promise you that. And then you'll be just wasting money because you have to swap out parts that you already buy. And um, as far as I know, when it comes to certain PC parts and stuff, you probably will not be able to return it. You can try to sell it, but you're not gonna get as much money back. Sometimes. I don't know, it depends. I've never tried it. Mm, what else? Uh, I would say that when you build the PC, definitely try to take the time to set off like a good amount of time. Set off a nice clear workspace for you to work on it. My desk space was what I used to work with it. Honestly, I should have used a bigger desk space because mine was like it was kind of a little bit narrow. Like I don't know if you guys have seen. I'm pretty sure I've shown pictures of my desk before, but it's not really a lot of space when it comes to holding things. There's only two bigger spots on the side of me, and they're not even that much room. The place where my keyboard is the place where in the middle where the desk is cut in a little bit inside, so it's like less space. Um, so yeah, it's really definitely do have space to have all the tools at hand and stuff. If you have the funds, I do also recommend getting a anti-static mat. Um, to put the motherboard in. Otherwise, what I usually do is put the motherboard on a solid surface, like the cardboard surface that it comes in, the cardboard box that it comes in. Honestly, that's probably one of the best ones you can put the motherboard on when you're adding things to it. Um, I will say one of the scariest parts is attaching the CPU fan to the CPU, because like putting the CPU in the motherboard, fine, easy, 100% easy. You just gotta be careful of the pins, you know. Break any of those pins or bend any of those pins, and that CPU is not working. But the scariest part I would say was the fan that you attach on top of the CPU, because that thing you gotta push down on it hard before you can put in like the safety latches on there to hold it in place. And I was so afraid for the longest time because I was like, I'm gonna break this thing. It's not gonna work. This thing is gonna be broken, and it's gonna be my fault. Like I was scared. To be honest, I was very scared. I didn't wanna I didn't wanna deal with that. But in the end, it did sort of worked out. It did work out. So don't be afraid to put a little pressure when you are attaching that fan. Not too much pressure, but just a little bit. It's not gonna make it or break it, but like it won't like destroy everything in there, if that makes sense. You'll be fine. me just get the stairs. Where's my stairs? But yeah, is there anything else that I'm missing? Trying to think, what else am I missing that I can tell you? Definitely watch YouTube video guides on how to like build PCs and stuff. There's a lot of PC building guides on YouTube. They're definitely very helpful, so I do recommend using those. What else? Hmm. Trying to think. Hmm. Mm, yeah, that works. And then have this here. Yeah, I think that's what pre-build is probably a better option because you know you can do the normal process, but definitely do it in the future when you have more fun. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of like research as well when it comes to pre-built versus built. If you're not comfortable with getting any sort of doing any sort of pre-built stuff or like building it on your own, definitely get a pre-built. Pre-builts are not bad. I know a lot of people would say, "No, you can't get pre-built. Pre-built's bad. Just go and build it yourself. It's so much better." Pre-built is okay. Pre-built is 100% okay. Most of the time they already when pre-builts are also still going to be a little bit pricey, but you don't have to worry about as much research as if you're going to do multiple parts together. The only thing you need to research is the specs and what sort of applications, games, whatever it will be able to support and stuff. Um, Usually it'll also give you usually pre-built whichever company that's pre-building it, they also give like a little I think they usually give like videos to test how those pre-builts work and stuff. You can also look it up on YouTube to see how those running tests and then see if that pre-built is right for you. Generally they can be around the same price as a budget PC, but they can also go up to be really, really pricey if it's a pre-built PC that's like top of the line. Um, I would definitely say, if you do get pre-built, just gotta make sure that so that way if you can like if you want to like swap out certain parts later, upgrading it without having to buy a new pre-built one, then definitely check that part out because I think certain pre-builts you can't really open up the case. You have to either send it back in for repairs or you have to like get like you have to like get a new pre-built and that can cost a lot of money, so I would say definitely look into that too. Most pre-builts now they come with they should allow you to be able to swap out parts to upgrade if needed, so there's that. But yeah, it's a lot of research. It's a little bit daunting, but if you take it one step at a time, like definitely have a just write down a list. PC Parker, PC PC Part Picker or whatever it is. I forgot what that website is, but it's somewhere along those lines. It's a great website. It will tell you exactly prices. It will also tell you exactly. It'll give you price comparisons. It will also tell you voltage, and it will tell you if certain parts are compatible or not with other parts, especially when it comes to cases and motherboards. So there is that. But yeah, definitely I would say set out a budget first, then start researching on your on what you want to get. If you do decide to build it yourself, always remember graphics card is going to be one of your most expensive purchases you're going to make for that part. I would say set off at least if you buy it, if you're going to build it yourself, I would say set off at least 500 for a graphics card, because I was lucky with my graphics card and stuff, because I didn't even know if they even sold 1080 Supers anymore, but they did. So I was able to get one for like relatively 200, something like that, 250. But even then, like my mom was like upset because I wanted to get a really good graphics card, and it was like 400, 450, right? It was a 2000 at the time. It was 400. Price had already spiked up because of the amount of people who was buying it out already. And she was like, "You don't need that expensive graphics card. Why do you need such expensive graphics card?" And I'm just like, "Mom, this is a gaming PC, not a work PC. We need expensive graphics cards to help run the games at really crisp pictures." That's the thing. But after a while, because of the fact that she was still complaining about it, even though technically I was the one that was investing in this, um, I ended up settling for the 1080 Super. But it's okay. It still works really well. Thank you for educating you on these things. Yeah, you're welcome. I got you. It's scary. I still feel like I don't know that much when it comes to graphics cards or just like PC building in general. But like for me, I like say it in the most like in how I view it, because I understand how they work in a way and how frustrating it can be for someone who's not really used to all the used to it, like building out on the PCs and whatnot. So good graphics cards equals pretty pictures while gaming. Exactly, exactly. You want pretty pictures while gaming? Good graphics card is what you need. You don't need the latest and greatest, but you need, if you are on a budget, you always do not need the latest and greatest. You can just get something that's like maybe 4, 5 years old, somewhere that's along the line, like maybe like second or third generation. If we're going by like whenever a new graphics card comes out, right? 1080 Super was already like third, fourth generation compared to um the RX 2000s and RX 3000 that had recently came out afterwards, right? So, um but it still works very well. It handles most games, including most of the triple A quote unquote games. I was able to run Cyberpunk on it just fine. Graphics was set as like basically medium. It wasn't really set to low everything. I can set things to medium with some things high, and it still ran really fine. Um, I can run other games like just perfectly fine and stuff. So like, you don't need the latest and greatest graphics card. You just need a decent one. It doesn't have to be the latest model. It can just be like something like at this point, I would say the 2000s was probably like the probably like really cheap now, and will also be still relatively good at handling most games. Now, if you do want to invest in a really, really good latest and greatest graphics cards, I will say at this point it will probably be more than 500. I will let you know on that. I don't know if you're in the States or something like that, but for me, for us in the States, I would say it was around like it would have been around like 400, 500 ish. Mm. And another day of learning with Hino Degiri. The next part of Hino's lessons is just learning about graphics cards and how to save and research when it comes to building PCs. Cause like it's really daunting, honestly. It's really scary. Um, Mainly because you're not really. It's it's kind of unfamiliar to territory almost. It definitely was for me when I did it. Um, it wasn't something that I was uh that I could be used to. It was really like damn. But it was interesting, I would to say the least. But yeah, I definitely say if you have anybody that is like technology savvy, whether they work in like the IT field or maybe they just know computers in general, definitely do ask them as well. They're usually your best friends when it comes to figuring out PC builds and whatnot. Um, Definitely ask them uh because they often give great advice, especially if they have built PCs before. Because most of the time, many people who do work in like I say IT field, but I would say like programming developer side. They're the ones who usually know the PC parts well and can give great advice on what to recommend and stuff. Cause like for me, I was asking my mom. She works in IT. Um, of course, like our views don't really align a lot of times when it comes to certain things, but like she was a big help when it came to like trying to figure out like, okay, what do I need to do for this? What do I need to do for that? It's like it's really helpful to have someone to teach you or at least show you the ropes on how it's gonna work so that way you don't feel stuck later on, if that makes sense. But yeah, it will definitely be part of the research is basically just asking around. I will say that. Like it's a lot of asking around. You're gonna be going around asking around everywhere, and like honestly, that's okay. Okay, so we got that. Hmm. Okay, so I need to branch out the wood. We have strip cherry wood, so I'm fine with that. Using those as well to kind of like put out a little patio area over here. Mm, but yeah. Um. Hmm. trying to think. What else do I do here? I gotta build out the bare bones for now, so I'm trying to figure out exactly what to do to build out the bare bones of the place. I have the stairs done now. So we have this, we have the stairs to go up here for this area. And then we have stairs to go up here. I just need to fill out this area, put up more stuff to just like lay out the flooring and all that, and then kind of like flesh it out over here. But I think like utilizing this space instead of just leaving it open like that, because then it looks weird. So what if we just like, it makes it look like I kind of like carved it out and then just like utilize the area as much as I can to create a space for me to put more stuff around. And extra stuff too. Because the other area that's kind of like that is all the way up here, which is kind of awkward, so I might just put more stuff around here, fill it out. The other option was to cut through it and stuff, but then that would mean like getting rid of all of this. So I was thinking like just maybe like getting down to the branches right here, right? And then building a separate trunk that goes out there and then adding more leaves all around just to kind of fill out this area. Because at the moment it's like not looking great. But I can work on fixing at least this part over here. And then I can mark out areas that also need more work, which is like this part. This needs more leaves. I just found more places that needs more leaves. It's just a lot of stuff. I mean, I'll put it in the leaves. I'll probably end up taking it down later, but the thing is that as long as I know where to figure it out later, then I should be fine. It's just doing the initial part so that way I can like work on more things and then just like be like, okay, there's this works. Let me see if this other thing works, you know? Go down to here. Okay. But yeah. Sorry for droning on a little bit about the whole thing as well. And I know you only wanted like a small, like, small advice and stuff, and I ended up going on and on. So I apologize. Okay. Go over here. Okay. And then over here. Oh, I need to. Right there. You. Huh? Oh, I don't know how that happened. But okay. Yeah, so this will also be another area that I'll have to fix and stuff. But at least I know exactly where I need to go, so that way I can just like put in the finishing touches later on. I just got out from here. Okay, can do that. But yeah, that's basically how it's gonna be. Okay, I need to continue. Get some, put these here. Okay. Need more mangrove. Mm. Okay. And like that. And then what I can do is just kind of spread it out from here. And like that. Okay. So I can do that, and then what I do is have the stripped cherry logs come out from over here. Okay. So what I can do is okay, so what I can do is have it like this. And like that, and then and like that. And then here. And then over here, same thing. Get those, and then put like that. So we have that part done. And then, what I can do is put, where's my cherry fence? I like that. And that way, there's no inclination for us to actually like get out there, but it's still like, yeah, that works out. You can see out over there, not anything below, but see out over there pretty fine. Like that. Okay. Yeah, that pretty much works. Okay. Yeah, okay. That works. I think that looks good, and then we have this area. So now we have a flat area right here. Now a little bit of step right here, but that's mainly for design-wise. Should be fine. Doesn't really do anything much of anything. For design sake, I should take this away, but honestly, I want to leave that there. Just because. So I'll leave it like that. I definitely will move this, though, because there's a lot of that. So what I can do is move this and put it like right here. There you go. I'll spread out the lighting a little bit. We have light right here. If anything, we do have plenty of light, so like it should be fine. But it's just to make sure that it's well lit. And then we have enough mangrove to kind of help offset a lot of the pink in this area, so that way it's not like so overbearingly pink. Same thing with around here. The dark oak definitely helps to offset a lot of the pink that's around here. The mangrove bridge, which I need to build more fences to do the bottom parts. The way how I did the storage in the inside the trunk is also designed so that way there's not so much glaringly pink screaming back at you, you know? Like it helps it the dark oak and the mangrove complements it while also helping to offset it so it's not like so bright. If that makes sense. But it's not like so super dark either. The only thing I haven't worked on is down here I probably won't be touching down here for a while yet, so we'll just leave it alone. This part is fine. This part I'm fine with. But yeah, it's just mainly this part up here that I haven't really worked on yet. But I will in due time. For now, we'll just go along with this. But yeah, this does work out really nicely. I'm actually genuinely surprised it worked out this nicely inside. Sometimes I think that I should pre-plan all this stuff out before I start building it, but honestly, I'm just like too lazy to do that. Why can't I'd rather just go fuck it we ball than just try to plan it out when it comes to Minecraft builds. Will it always bite me in the ass? Yeah, most likely, but like, do I care? No. It's not like something that's really that something that I really have to like focus on, so it's like it's just working on getting this area done. How cool is gaming? Gaming goes good. I'm vibing. Absolutely vibing. Having a grand old time. And then okay. And then now all this needs to be higher. Like here. There you go. How about you, Avesta? How it goes? I need more. I said how it goes for you. How it be going? Is it going well? Epic? Hell yeah. Trying to think, what else do I do? Cause these I plan on putting will be like this. Kinda like that. So you been vibing? Hell yeah. Vibes are always good. And then I have space to like put stuff around over here as well. Like that. Yeah. Hmm. I already got lighting there, so I don't need that. What I can, well, I can put like right here, and then this would be cherry log. Oh, I messed it up. Yeah, there you go. Sneak around right there. And then now I put this here. And then we'll put the cherry blossom stuff. Where is... Here it is. Trapdoor. So it's well lit enough, so I don't really need to worry about lighting in general. It's just decorations at this point. There you go. I actually like that. The frog lights and then with the cherry blossom planks, or not planks, trapdoors. That's so cute. I love that. Hmm. Oops. The only thing is that up here might need a little bit more lighting as I cover this area up over here. Hmm. Oh, I need a leaf. Right there. Go down here. Get my leaves. There you go. So what I can do is put mangrove fence like right there. Yeah, I think that would be good. Um, I don't like that. Yeah, because then if I do this stuff here, right, then it shouldn't. I mean, it's not. Hold on. Keep messing this up. Here. Yeah, I mean, I can't really go through it anyway, so that's fine. There you go. Put more storage like right here. Oh, it's fine. I find some way. I find different ways. Okay, yeah, that works. There you go. Okay. Mm-hmm. There you go. And then that right there. Kind of like that. And have stuff right here. Then we'll just put like some barrels right here and stuff. Yeah. Making the most out of all of the space I have around over here. And then over here. Yeah, and then I can bring it over there. There you go. Kind of like that. So now we have extra space over here. And then get this. No, I went straight through the bed. Yippee! Oh, there's an Enderman right there. Okay. I got this. Where are you? Come here. You ran away. Damn. What a coward. I say this as if I wouldn't run away from an Enderman when he teleports right next to me. Okay, let's keep going. I need more cherry fences, huh? No, it fell through. Let's see. Paradise. Okay. So we'll do it like that. I need more cherry fence. I don't have a cherry fence. Need to get more. Where's my sticks? No sticks? Mm. That right there. No, let's just leave it like that. Oops. Get that back here. And what I can do is right here we put this. And then we put the trapdoors. Need more cherry wood. Not enough. We need more trapdoors. Okay. Word you said. I'm not a soldier, but I'm fighting. Here you go. Okay, so we have that, which I'm fine with. And then fences. Here you go. Trying to think. We'll meet again. I want to bring this up a little bit because this is too low now. So what if I bring this up by 1? Does that make it better? I think so. Yeah, that makes it a lot better. I don't feel like I'm running into it constantly now. Okay. Let me do it like that. And then, so now this is the bare bones of that. So let's do the bare bones up here. Okay. And then now we got this. No. Get that. Alright, there's that spot right there that I need to fill in. But we do one things at a time for now. Oops. Okay, then that means I can take off the glass here. Actually, here and then there. Okay, yeah, kind of like that. And then that way, here we just have like some barrels and stuff. Okay. A frog light like right here. Ah, can't be bothered. Yes, I am bothered by it. I don't like losing materials. Yum. Okay. Over here. Have this area. And then you know, cozy up. Okay, thank you for stopping by the stream. Hope you have a good rest of your evening, ZC. Good night. Okay, I need to. It's got lighting here, so I'm good. Got lighting right there, but it'll probably be covered up once I start putting chests and whatnot around everywhere. No, I don't want that. Well, I mean, I guess it could work. Let me see. I'm trying to think what will work. Mangrove trapdoors? Guess so. Then we're still more likely to just top up on there. Yeah, let's go with mangrove trapdoors. Why not? I think it'll work. Let me go get some more. You are moving to up here. Where do I put you? Guess right here is good. Good spot. Just right there. Or if we want it more hidden, out of sight, out of mind. Actually, I can put it right there, and then what I do is... Yeah. So if you want to use it, just do it like that. No, not in that spot, no. Let's see. I could put it right here. And then that way, I'm just gonna run over to here. And then to hide it, I can just do it like that. Oh, if I want to use it, I just do it like that. Yeah, I think that works. I feel like I would forget it though, but I think that will work. Yeah, that works. And then I need another crafting table up here. We'll probably need like one or two. I'll have to figure out where exactly to put it so that way it's like kind of blending in. If anything, it'll be on opposite corners like this. So I have one right here. Kind of blocks the light though. And I don't want it to block the light. Yeah, we'll leave it right here. And then that way I can just do... There we go. Yeah, like that. And then we need more mangrove. I'm out. I need more. Where's the mangrove? Come over here. Mangrove. Okay. There you go. Actually, what if I just put it on the sides? Like right here? Instead of here. Some of them fell. Ooh. I really need to stop playing with death when I fly down. That was really close. And then here I am, just like over there launching myself off. And this is why I fall to die to fall damage. I just yeet myself off. It is what it is, though. Kind of like that, yeah. No! These trapdoors are so expensive. Oh. Okay. I think that works out a little bit better. I can do it like that, and then... what I do is... okay, so here, there, there. Do it here. And then over here. I guess I should even out. Put it right here. Just to even it out. That. Um. Oh yeah, sorry I was muted. My brother's here and I'm showing him around basically what I've been doing so far. So there's this. All the stuff. And that's basically what I've been doing. Still working on it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll be done soon. Don't
Okay.
worry. Cool. Bye. Okay. But yeah, I think that's good enough for now. We'll end it there. So I've definitely done things like that, and then what I was gonna do is basically have this go through, kind of like crisscross around. Main thing I need is more fences. I have a lot of mangrove fence, which I plan on using for the top part. Over here. So now we have this. Like that. I'm not sure what to put on top over here yet. It'll probably be slabs. I think mangrove slabs will work. And then I'll probably do the same over here. Put slabs and then take this off and then put it on top, like right over here. So that way it's not like weird or anything. But yeah, I think that's it for now. We did some more progress. We finished out basically the tree for the most part. Not too much. We still gotta go through and like work on everything else. But for now, this is what I have done so far. And then I might put a cover on the around the area. I might not. Not sure yet. Depends on how I feel. But most likely I will, so that way I can like give the tree a little bit more life to it. Make it a little bit more fleshed out and spread out the branches and stuff everywhere. But we shall see. But I think this is good enough for like general more extra storage. And then everywhere else can just be like, might branch out a small area like right here. Just something small, not too big. Something small, simple. And yeah, I think that will be good then. And then that way, it's just constantly expanding on it. But yeah, I think that's good. I think we got good enough stuff. So yeah. Let me see. Where's my news? All right. So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in to stream today. Sorry it was a little bit like low key and stuff. I did say today was the latest Saturday, and that it also included me just. It wasn't just like. I don't know. I guess I just felt a little tired still, but I still wanted to vibe. I hope you guys enjoyed vibing with me. Don't apologize. Oh, I'm sorry. I will apologize again. But yeah. No time to rest. I gotta do my dailies, Avesta. But but I was just felt like it was a more just be a little bit more chill today. Not much talking, just chill vibes all around. Y'all can like chill with me and stuff. So yeah. No stream next week. I have some things to do. I will also be out of town for a little bit. And so there will be no streams. I'll try to get a video done. I always say this, but like most likely I'll probably won't end up working on it again. I need to find motivation to get myself to actually work on video. I need to write down, maybe plan out my times to work on a video and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. No streams, possible video, but most likely not. Uh, 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 mm, mm. Let's see. We go. do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where? Let's see. Okay, Tony is doing his birthday subathon. Currently playing some deep rock galactic right now. So let's go ahead and let's go raid Tony, shall we? Raid TKBC 2012. There you go. Is that it? That is it. Okay, so be nice to Tony. Tell him happy birthday. If you want to join in on the raid messages, it's raid 1 here subbed. Raid. There you go. There. Please let me type. There you go. Raid 2 you're not. What else do I have? What am I missing? Discord. Yeah, join the tea house. All we do is scream. And throw it back every once in a while, you know? That's how it is. What else? Twitter! I mainly just that's not how I spell it. There you go. I mean, look like what it says. I mainly retweet art. Sometimes I post my own art. I haven't been drawing in a while. I've been drawing more for myself. Not really to post and stuff, just for myself. But I've been getting back into the swing of drawing, so you might see some more drawing later on. What else? I think that's it. Oh, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. Since I was talking about that, I do have a YouTube. I haven't posted on it in years. Last time I posted on it was back in February, so I need to get on with that. But yeah, I will try to. But other than that, I will head off and I will see you guys in 2 weeks from now. So yeah, I will talk to you later. See ya, my lovelies. Mwah.